You don't even have a control of your life. Someone can decide to kill you tomorrow. But you don't even know. Mohbad did not know. He had 15 people in his house. 15 souls from different parents that he was paying to be a man. They killed him. They didn't even tell him. They pied him, sorry. They didn't tell him. So I don't know what we're doing right now. Respecting who created his status through bloody, stupid accumulation of rubbish. Calling himself titled. Entitled to what? Why did that boy have to die? Why? Sorry, Why? I'm sure I wish to see the video because I know there's a video. The boy must have said, please, let me be. If this boy that you said is my baby, it needs to live, please, let me live too. He would have prayed. He would have begged. He didn't need to buy. What are we talking about anyway? We all know the truth and we're like trying to further away from it. There's no point. Power is not given. It is taken. That's why someone said, Emilo Kon. It's not given. So if you really want fight, you need to give fight. You don't just sit here and talk and give advice to the air to make yourself look good. Who is in your corner? Who's ready to get your back? Who am I going to look at and say, yes, this person did my behind. They're ready for me to take any battle that I'm forging for. We all talk. We can talk sweet things. But I've always said it. It's not given. It's taken. And it's not just taken. It's taken by force. You give your life to take it. If he was going to take our president's life to be a president, he would have given it. Even though he won't be a president after he died, but he would have still given it. You have to get how life works. Yes, this guy wasn't, he was so minute, that they could just switch him off. And that's what you should think about. They could switch off your kind. They could switch you off. Depending on the deal and what that person is meant to take or going to take on your own behalf. So what we're seeing someone that is a killer, husband killer. It's not a joke. They will kill you and take your wealth. Because there's no reason if you don't have a justice right now, because someone is using the proceed of this guy's hard work to fight against his own spirit. And I pray for men. But my own thing is, women still raise men. You have boys in your house. I always go into, I don't want to go into Mohbad's case because Mohbad's case is for us to learn. He said, you too, look at that thing and learn from it. People can kill you for 5,000 naira. It's not a joke. So what are we doing? What do we want? What do we want? Is it until they buy you? Because anyone can be bought, depending on your situation. Your enemy might have cancer. Your child might be sick. You want to pay school fees, or you might want to send them to private school. It's all the same. But you look at a system where you even want young ones to rule, and you have a governor that paid under $800,000. This thing is not a joke. They've told you monkey swallowed money, snake swallowed money. Now, people are burying money. There's no idea. No more ideas. It's like they don't have ideas. They can't make that money to double. Even though they stole it, they can't double it. They're too dumb to do it. But you all give them credence to that. You all worship all your celebrities. And it's sad. Because true talk is bitter. Really bitter. But you have children and you want best for them. I wonder how you're going to get the best for them if you're not the richest person in the world. Even the richest person in the world cannot get the best for his daughter. Look at the bloody senator they locked up in London. trying to get a heart for his own daughter because his own daughter deserves to live. Is it a heart or a kidney or whatever was happening to their family? And you guys buy everything. But to me, I'll tell you, the reason why we've come together is because Mohbad needs to wake us up. He needs to wake all of us up. We've been slacking a lot. We've been so calm because of our lifestyle. We're just living, buying all sort of fast food, trying to fast our life through life. Because people don't even appreciate the things that are in the world anymore. The beauty, the love, the design, grand design that none of you can design. Do you know what it takes to have even eyes alone? Talk of smell, to smell something, to see where you're going, but you choose to take a life based on your bloody, stinking, accumulation of stupidity. You can't even create a life. You can't even elongate your own life. You can't even buy, okay, I've got 10 billion. Can I buy 10 more years? Please. We'll see where you're going to buy it from. So we look at this journey. What is this journey in itself? It's a chapter. Even your father's life cannot be your own life because you're creating another book. So why not put yourself to help people? Why not put yourself to grant people a better life? Whether you like it or not, it will come back to you. If not you, your generation. But no, people choose to curse. People are so quick to curse. They're like so fast to curse as if they're... You can imagine if human beings were God. You can imagine how curses will be just... You just see a madman today, he will be all right tomorrow. He will just mad again. He will just all right again. If curses were working, people are so quick to destroy. And it's so sad that we look at this case. I already know the connection. The person is, arresting people is connected to our main guy that is right there. Regardless whether you like it or not, there's a connection. What are you going to do about it? They've got that connection and they're strong. You are there fighting up and down about accountability. Account now. Keep accounting. May your child not go while you're still accounting. And it's sad that we don't see these things. Even now, people abroad are realizing that abroad is not even abroad. It's not even abroading. Because your child that you think you're raising can turn out to be something else right in front of your own eyes because of the exposure. You don't even have control. You know what helped us? When we were growing up, even the neighbor was a snitch. It's not that the neighbor wanted to be a snitch. It's good the way God makes life go. You don't have to be there all the time, but your children will still grow. But you can see the decency of how Nigeria has become. When you choose a bad leader, you're doomed. Nothing can come from a bad leader. Nothing can come from from a bad personalities. I don't understand what you guys are praying for. I don't understand. It's like, how do you expect someone that was smoking all the time, all his life, to just stop smoking tomorrow? It's not possible. Justice is taken according to how you felt. When you felt, you will leave your job, you will leave everything you're doing, you will go and say, look, I care about this area. Because most of us here, we're not in that area. We're not in that environment. We're abroad. And the reason why we don't have enough engagement is because people are hungry. Are you feeding people already? Do you expect someone that is waking up? You know, people live by the day. What comes, yes, that's what they take. Don't let us deceive ourselves.
Bro, if I put some questions to you, would you be able to navigate around them?
All right, Papi, I know.
Do you think we still have we have good leaders, people who can be good leader in this country.
I think money has overtaken name. There was a time when name was important. And when name was important,
At what time was the country good when name was important?
I don't think, to my knowledge, the reason why I'm here right now is because there are some names I heard that made a change. Right now, I don't think the country has ever been good because most of the names I've heard, I was not alive. They actually made a change, or they said things. Men cannot say the true things anymore.
Yes, so you see, that's what I'm saying, that we have to take this one. Kafele, Kafi Kogmo, Nitori Ola.
Then,
You see, there is no need of blaming anybody here.
not
What
at all.
this shows is that we have a lot of homework. We should not just think that everything's already resolved. That's why the time that we use praying, shouting, jumping, we need that time. Maybe we should use that time to also be crafting how to make ourselves better first, because we have a lot of us that are feeling so bad but are not showing it. They're acting like everything is good, we hope that this that happened to Mohbad do not happen to any home, never again. And that's where we are trying to fight strategically. You see, accountability is a very, very important. I heard you mention it. You see, you cannot give what you are not. What you do not have in you cannot give it. It is what you have that you can give. Now, we want to have the best society. We want to achieve the best quality, okay? But when it comes to elements that we should adopt, that should be giving us those things, we underestimate those elements. It is only an African person that will wake up and say accountability is not important, that we say doing things by order is not important. Why would you stand on the line? Everybody is there standing on the long line just to see that everybody is respectful. I will go say we no mind, don't care. But we enjoy those quality. Okay, those things that we underestimated is what is killing us. Even on this small garden that we gather like this, that same thing that you see in the government is still appear here. People just want to do things anyhow how they feel. They don't care about whatever how you think. They care about what their interest is, what they gain. And when you enlarge this, when you expand this, people like that, if they find themselves in the government, then they're not going to be that worst or do the same thing. So what is not good, we should stop it right from the beginning so that it doesn't grow.
All right.
Yes. How are they handling the case? Are we handling this case like people want to win it? It's questionable. Before you challenge the system, look at what you are doing, the right and wrong that you are doing first. What if the mistake is coming from you too?
Papiano, let me just say something. Do you know what I've noticed about this case? This case has taken us through a lot of journey. I've got to know people that...
Can you fix the noise in your background? It's scratching.
Sorry about that. Is that clearer now?
Okay, go on.
All right. So what I've noticed about this case is a lot of people are bored in their respective places, and they want credence. They want people to give them accolades. And it's so sad because it'll be breaking their heart to tell them that it's not just one person that can get justice. It's not BU a PA or BU getting information like Mr. There's some names they mentioned that come out and give information. It's so stupid because people want to be relevant. When I look at those people, that means they don't have a focus, they don't have a goal. And I don't know if you remember that I always talk about a man. Sorry, I'll put a man. I don't always put a woman because I know women are meant to be nurtured and treasured, because it takes a lot for a woman to make a generation, to sacrifice her body, to say, look, I want to give birth. It takes a lot because it gives them a lot of changes. But women still raise men. There's no man that grew up raised by another man except Baba Mohbad that I've known right now due to Bose Alamala, if I'm allowed to say it that way.
You have to
stupid. It's so
But
stupid.
let me bring some fans here so that they will give you small to. It's like you are in that mood.
No, but Papiano, I don't like to. That's why I don't come.
But you are instigating. You are instigating.
Papariano.
Calling her derogatory name. Now you say you don't want to.
Papariano.
That's why I begged to use the.
Yeah, I want to bring them
Papariano.
up to come and meet you. Yeah?
What's the difference between Nigerian government or the leaders and Mama Mohbad?
There is no difference between Baba Mohbad team, Yamoba, and all of them. Baba Mohbad team itself.
Mama Mohbad and Nigerian government or the leaders, I mean.
There is no difference between Baba Mohbad and the Nigerian government. There's no difference.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
difference.
when necessary, the government supposed to attend to the situation of the nation. They do different things.
If men were God, look at the thing that we don't understand here. I'm thinking maybe I should build a very big church. I will not call it church, like a house of law, where people will understand law. People don't know what to do. They know what to
It's the
do.
7th month you have been saying this, remember?
Yes, no. You see, what I'm saying here right now, it's for future purposes, not now. I mean, not a Mohbad case. Mohbad case will only show us different things to do to take serious in this country, different areas to improve. Because if we have improved those areas, this will not happen. So this shows that we are far lag behind in terms of understanding how to approach and solve a problem. But if we were better prepared, if we had a lot of experiences, okay, we would have known what to do immediately. There are so many mistakes already covered, already made right now. Also many mistakes.
I like what you said just now.
You see?
The thing
So
is-
that's why from the beginning I have approached this case for learning purposes.
There's a
Learning
knowledge gap.
for the society. That has always been my interest. For the society to see a mirror and
Yeah.
have the reason to rethink. It's a reminder who has died. Okay. Now,
There's a knowledge gap.
yeah, but when something becomes a case, it goes either way. You can win a case, you can lose a case. You can win Mohbad case, you can lose Mohbad case. Don't let anybody tell you that you cannot lose Mohbad case. You can lose it if you don't get the right things done. Simply. So now, learning how to do the right thing is not a shame. It's to learn it, know it, and then use it all time. So we come back to square one again. What are the right things?
What I said is there's a knowledge gap. There's a knowledge gap.
The right things to do when you are in any country, okay, anywhere you find yourself as Nigerians or as any person, the first thing to do is you want to understand the law that guides the whole of that society. Wherever you are, if you know the law that guides the society, I swear you are number one citizen. If you want to live right by the law. You live you live the best life. All this religious living like a Muslim, like Christian, all those things doesn't help you. I won't lie to you. It will further make you blind. Ask yourself, wake up and begin to ask different questions. If this happened to me, what will I do? What will happen? What is the next thing to do? You should be asking.
Stop it. People are going to church today. Stop it. What are you talking about? People are still going to workplace. You know what?
Bring your tithe. Everybody bring your tithe. Hallelujah. This is church.
Start collecting tithe. People,
Hallelujah.
you know what? People cannot help themselves with knowledge.
You know what? I just wake
They
up.
can't. They can't. You know what? When you have a gathering, collect tithe. It's a church. They say when 2 or 3 are gathered, there is the spirit going through. Why do you think people keep coming back? Think it's a joke? But the point is, people keep freedom. If I call myself a pastor now, imagine I put Pastor Duke of Idomila. You would have to call me Pastor Duke of Idomila because I have called myself a pastor. It doesn't mean I'm called. Do you know what a duke is?
You know, Duke of Idomila. That's why I said that people need to learn. When they learn, you will see that our behavior. Oh my God, there's noise. This noise is that me. I don't like it on my ear.
Is it from my side?
No, no, not from you, from Died. The Light. The Light, please relax a little bit. You have spoken a lot. I mean, when I was sleeping, I was dreaming, like, I was seeing like you were all over the place speaking, saying the right thing. Now, what I mean is this: I keep on focusing on societal change because I know that take any Nigerian, put them in that position of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
Yeah.
Okay, they will likely behave the same. Oh. Don't deceive yourself.
Yeah, man, I'm not lying to you.
Yes,
People
because
are government.
people are not-
Government is not set of people.
Yeah, it's not about Tinubu or whatever anybody.
People are government.
You have to look into the people, okay? That now, this what is common, what is objective knowledge in this society, whatever that's objective in that society is likely 99 out of 100. You will always see always the same type.
Yep.
Okay, coming in different food. I don't need someone to dress like a pastor, like a religion, like a imam, for me to take them serious. Okay, for me, I only need to see into their morals, because by morals, or the ethic, you will understand. I mean, what to expect from them. They are disciplinary.
No, Papa Aaron, one question.
This boils down to man no man. Nepotism. That is the biggest problem.
Let me ask one question. What made people went from Ishembaye, as in things that they were handed over by their fathers, to religion? What is it that you stopped trusting that thing, or that thing started giving you bad report, or was not?
Duke of Indomila.
Yes, sir.
Believe me, you don't need tradition. You don't need those traditional rules. Okay, as the world progressed today, the 21st century, okay, in every civilization, there's always something they call evolution. Any country or people who have a particular law that they would never change, they always want to continue to observe. They are stupid. Yoruba say, "Ogbon ni were ola."
They say belief.
Orunmila says, "Ogbon ni were ola." That is, knowledge is not absolute. And that is the difference between him and Socrates. Socrates says knowledge is absolute. A great thing. But yeah, right from the days of Ife, in Yoruba, we have always, that is what we always like to outsmart. We always believe that there's another way out.
And so
that
did we stop trusting our gods? What happened?
We put aside God. We don't need God. Fuck God. God is not needed. You can
What was the disconnection? What was the disconnection from people and belief?
You can't prove God. That's
So
the thing.
now, belief.
Okay. Belief. You see, you are bringing me back into sociology, philosophy, and these things.
That's
are
what
only these things are only concept. Okay, they are just ideological in nature, but they are not fact. They are not the reality. Reality is what we need to face the true reality, the change. What me and you can see, we can say 1 + 1 can give us 2. Okay, but me and you can say 1 + 1 can give us 20, but I can't prove it. I just believe like that. It's not helpful. We want to believe in what is helpful. We have all the old we found the 256. What are we using it to do? How is that helping us to build computer, to go to space, to go to anywhere? It is only helping us to kill ourselves. So you understand? So, but we can adopt method from other people and either make it better, make it bigger, make it use the good part of it, explore it, use it to benefit mankind. Okay, so areas that we have been concentrating before, at a particular point in time, the world has far moved beyond that time. It's not about Yoruba right now. It's not about Nigeria. It's not about Africa. It's about the human race. Whatever that you might have been, wherever you might have been coming from, however you might have been spoken, the world don't care about that right now. There is a force that controls the world economy.
So, Papiano, the reason why I asked that question, that economy you mentioned, there's a reason why I asked that question, and I don't know if you've seen the video or you've known about it. But in London, this is something, is a fact. There's a place where they have in a park, they call it Ile-Ajé, is male and female, and is in London. They call it Ile-Ajé, is few minutes to the Buckingham Palace. Ile-Ajé is what?
Okay, I mean, business house.
So,
Is it-
why
Yeah,
did you, why did you think
Ile-Ajé.
Ile-Ajé?
Ajé, that's
If you
business
go,
house.
it's on YouTube. If you just go on YouTube, just talk,
Maybe
type,
it doesn't show now.
just type
There's another
Ile-Ajé
one.
in London. And even, I think I saw if it's Seun Kuti or something coming to. But what I'm trying to add at is, there was a time where our forefathers believed in something. Because the reason why I'm saying it, a lot of things are changing. Even governors now are the one electing our forefathers. The governors are the one electing. Listen, electing our forefathers. Ifa does not have a say. Ifa is in London, is in Buckingham Palace. They've stored it somewhere and doesn't have a say anymore because government has taken over. And you have to remember Fela when he talks of guys, please. I think it will be going too far because I think people need to learn.
Everything.
People need to learn a lot. You know what
About
things
everything.
that bothers me a lot? One statement, and I don't know if I mentioned it before, is an adage in Yoruba. Only tẹnìkan ò bá bàjẹ́, tẹnìkan ò lè dá. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, can somebody tell me entity ẹ fẹ́ bàjẹ́ right now? Kí
Let me
tèmi bá lè dá?
translate it in English, okay? That is, we believe there's a proverb that says, okay, for from someone's life to get better, some other person's life must get destroyed. So we are asking,
Something I just said.
whose life deserves to be destroyed
That is,
for someone else's
please.
life to get better?
I look,
It was a
you know
fact.
what? Knowledge. I love knowledge. I love knowledge a lot, and I like to spread it. And this Mbas case has enabled us to meet each other, hear my voice from different part of the world. But the point is, there are some people that are key, that we need to key each other to be together, to be able to sharpen others' knives. Please, at the end of the day, you don't get people to call you on a normal day and start telling you all these things that is going on this platform. Someone like Papiano just came up and said he has to. I don't know why he's doing it. Maybe it's Mobile spirit. Maybe he's evil spirit.
No, it's not spirit. Listen, I'm a scientist. I mean, it's not spirit. Spirit.
You know,
I don't
maybe he's a scientist that he decided to look. I want to wake
Society,
people's,
societal change.
I want to wake people's consciousness. Let's talk about it. Are we allowing things, even though we're learned, we're so dumb that we can't even speak up? We can't even challenge.
Look up Indo Milan. See, there's one thing you have to get. Let me say that there are two politicians, okay, in an election, and one of them sell ice cream. He has a lot of ice cream. While the other one is just intelligent, well intelligent. The other one that sells ice cream is not educated, okay, but is qualified to run. I mean, he has met up to the basic qualification. While the other one, he looks sound. He has everything. He can take the people to their glorious land, to paradise. Then during election, the other person came, one person came, promising everybody, if I come, I'm going to build schools. I'm going to do everything. I'm going to get the best. Oh my God. He said everything and he mean it. They both mean what they are saying. Why the other one come? He said, everybody first enter there, serve yourself. Get one ice cream. The weather is too hot. Don't go kill yourself.
Mr. Oga, what you just mentioned now is people listening to men. People listen to a man and they just confirm. It's like they don't have any moral brain to think for
Just here now. Just see the style of campaign. God created you not to suffer. Any politician that will come here
Bro,
will be saying
how
things.
can your father hate you? They tell you that if you are as bad, you're Jesus or your father. No, the point is, think critically. You're living the life right now. And you know what? It's sad to tell people that it's a borrowed life. Because I don't know how much they killed in the slave trade. I don't know why we're still...
You have to understand this.
I'm so surprised that black people are so much right now with the way we heard how they used to hang people in slave trade, cut people's penis. How did we even multiply to get here? People forget history. People forget where they're coming from.
No, no,
And
no,
people forget where they're going
look
to.
at Milan. You see, believe me, maybe you had known me maybe 2 years ago on TikTok. I've addressed all of these things. I go to different panels. When it comes to all this Rastafari, all of these guys, Americans, African Americans, I used to be among them, but at the point I see that, right, those guys, for your mental health sake, they need re-education.
A lot.
They need to be educated about slavery, educated about culture, educated about what they want.
Papiano, I'm going to say tonight, I've never
You
said
don't
to
know what
anyone.
they want. I won't lie to you.
I've never said to anyone, Mohbad's case is like my case. It's like my life.
How does Mohbad case become your
I'm
life?
not going to go deep into that until I can feel comfortable to talk about it.
Let me come like this, like a Rastafari.
But people don't know what people are going through.
Now talk to me. Go on.
People don't know what people are going through. What I'm just going to say is, I have a mother, but I don't consider her as a mother. I'm going to say it there, just like that. It's a story. It's too much. Because when I talk about women raise men. I don't know why you born three girls, one boy, and then you expect the life to be perfect so that every woman gets a man. But you born 3 girls, 1 boy. Or in fact, you don't even born boy at all. But even if you born boy, now you raise them, and you expect another woman.
How many women have you knocked in your lifetime? Like, how many different women have you knocked? Can you remember?
It's uncountable, Papiano. I'm a beautiful boy. I'm not a man.
Not beautiful.
Yeah, I'm a beautiful man. I'm not.
You cannot count the amount of women you have used.
I can't. I'm married. I am actually married now, and I'm not. I've got a child.
I've been using your body with different women before you got married.
Bro, we have to. That is how men are built. We forget that we're animals. We forget that a man, once a man stops to look at a woman, that woman is doomed for life. Once they don't tell you are beautiful, you are fucked for life. Once no one said hi to you, you need to go and wash your head. A man is built to talk to a woman to make them what they are, a woman. I'm so sad. You know what, Papiano? Sometimes I think maybe Mohbad case has brought a lot of people out of the, shadows. But the reason why I'm saying this is, all this Mohbad case is all within us. Forget about solving the case. Solve yourself. Don't be evil to another person. You make decisions every day. There are people fighting for Wunmi. For what? Even though they know. They won't put their child next to Wunmi. They can't even say, Wunmi, come and mind my baby.
You can fuck someone else's child. Just like that. Because you are handsome.
Miss Oga, a man is meant to show his glory because he's carrying a next generation. A woman is meant to nurture that generation if she cares to. She has a choice. She can say, no, I want to be beautiful forever. I don't want any man to suck my breast and make it saggy. She can say, no, I want to look, I don't want to have this pregnancy problem. She can do that. She has her own choice. But when a woman decides to continue a generation, that's why we're still here. Because one woman decided to continue this world that we're living in. Men don't, yes, we can fuck around and do it. It might not even turn to baby. A woman knows when they're pregnant. They know when things happen. So Wunmi knew when she was pregnant. She knew when everything happened. You're raising a boy in your house. I hope you're raising your boy with a knife so that he can choke anybody that's going to choke him. People think it's a joke. You're not raising your child to be a thug, but there are thugs out there that are ready to kill your child at the second if they have it. Even they have an embalmer waiting in the cupboard. He's just waiting there. He's an embalmer. And there's a government that is going to allow that happen. That's what you think about this case. I don't feel that we just talking now. We know that they sabotage this case. I know for sure, that, look, even the person that's in charge of the coroner inquest is compromised. There are a lot of things that she said. There are a lot of things that she's tried to stop. Even the lawyer or son that's not part of the case that even said it. That look, it seems you're not.
Sorry, I don't want you to forget. Just know you are being recorded, okay? I hope you're aware of that.
So what's that going to do me?
No, I'm just saying. I mean, because so that you can know.
Should I stop? Should I go away?
I just want you now to when you are aware, then you will know that you will know where you are now.
No, what I've just said is not wrong. The lawyer that's in the case is compromised because even the son that was involved.
You mean the judge Adedayo should to be right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Because the point is, there are some questions she stopped.
Are you in Nigeria?
Sorry?
Are you in Nigeria now?
I'm currently not in Nigeria right now.
Are you going to come anytime soon?
I am hoping to come if I have supporters. The point is, there's some people. You know what? There's no point making just but you need people to be able to back you up. Yoruba are the fucked up ethnic, even though they're the best in the world, the influence of the world, but they fucked up to run away when you put yourself forward. That's why I kind of give you a bit of admiration for what you do. It takes a lot of courage.
What happened to Yoruba? Say it again. You say black demons. What happened to the black demons?
When they say Yoruba, you know what? I heard our former president that said, Oshekini, Olule, Oshekiji, Olule. He now said, Nkoti owo ba sheti. Apriano, complete that statement, if you know what I'm talking about. Nkoti owo ba sheti.
Completely, I'm no good at cover. Then,
only more money will do it, according to our president. So I'm so sorry that you have that in your own thing.
No,
what money cannot do, only what money cannot do, more money will do it, according to
that's not the Yoruba proverb. Now, how do you want me to complete the proverb?
No, he has changed it because of his own situation.
You are giving different interpretation. You should have told me. I mean, I hear him when he said so now. More money can do it.
He said it. He said more money will do it. So when they made the first adage that we will remember, it has changed because our honorable president has changed it.
But that's not applicable to Michael Jackson, though.
Mr. Oga, there was a ballon box, a bullion van in his house during the election. He said it. He brought it there. You saw it or you heard about it. So please don't let us deceive ourselves. I'm not ready I don't discuss based on people's sentiment.
Look of Domiland. Let me see something, right? We have to be very clear. In fact, are you aware of this cyber law 2015?
Let me tell you something. Everything I've said has been reported. Okay? So it's a quote. It's not me saying it.
Do you know that if somebody is abroad, they can bring the person back to serve?
Yes, Mr. Oga, let them even. The point is a quote of what I've seen. I can't say something I've not seen. I don't understand if you. The point is,
I mean, you are going. You are making
something.
Your things.
People are fighting for this case for anything
you are so bold.
They believe. But the point is, I lost my dad when I was 9 months, so I never even knew him. He never gave me that father to son thing. But I always say, power is not given but taken. You say it, you go for it, and you accomplish it. But accomplish it is the biggest problem of it because everybody wants to rule. Everybody wants to be there. That's why you have people come and give you update. Baba Mohbad called me. They gave me this update. People want to be relevant in irrelevancy. As in, you can imagine trying to be relevant in when you're not even nobody is expecting you to be. So that's what we do. And it's so sad for me. And why I attack Yoruba so much is a man take advantage in your gun. We take it like a fun. Asare lori eni or agbegbe wole.
No. It happens everywhere. But the scale at which it happened, I mean, it's different. For example, if you look at the system of governance in the North, even before now, you will see that it's like a system whereby one person will have everybody will worship one person. Is that what you want? Now, if you look at the that of the East, okay, like they are just, will I say, not organized. Everybody is just for himself, like that. Okay, no structure. Now, if you come to Benin and Yoruba, at least you still see some sense of belonging, where you have citizens, okay, like organized in a certain way, where their kings gives them some certain rights, and it is up to that king to take this right whenever he wants, or I mean, allow it be.
I know. I think, Papiano, we all have different cultures. You can't condemn.
If you look at things historically,
some people.
if you look at things historically and you are fair to yourself, I mean, you'll be a proud Yoruba person. I mean, I know you're from Benin, right?
Mix.
Okay.
Ijebu and Benin.
Benin mix Yoruba. Anyway, you say these are the things that people don't.
Benin is Yoruba anyway.
That's what they call stereotype. There's so many stereotyping things about Yoruba outside there, but if you get to verify those things and you look at every single other tribes, you will see more of those things there. I won't lie to you. It's just that maybe Yorubas have vocals. They are speaking up. And they are there. That's why people tend to get interested into Yoruba's affair.
All right.
I'm not talking about Urubu affair. Don't bring it out, but we want improvement. That's why we bring all of this.
Let me express myself. Let me express myself as let me express myself as a Yoruba man. As I'm so proud to be a Yoruba man. It's not a joke, and not just so proud, or even having heritage with Ijebu is the proudest I can even have, because it seems there's something there, and where the Ijebu connects with the Benin, there's even a connection as well. And even people might not know history, but I love to teach history because I read a lot, I do a lot of research. You know, the only war that Nigeria had with the British was with the Ijebu. And that's how they got to Benin. We're a type of people that there's a kind of disconnection that's happened. A disconnection has happened. Something has happened. And we've disconnected with each other. But I don't know why. But it seems to me like hatred or envy, or because we want good for our children, we want good, and we want them to succeed, we want them to, express themselves in different ways. We're not going to be there with their relationships. But we still support so much evil at our own convenience. And the reason why I've said that is, when you look at the tribes in Nigeria, you look at how Yoruba is so accommodating. Literally, so accommodating. But there's an evilness to that accommodation. Is that there's an envy to it at the end of the day. Reason why I said that is, let's go back.
Wait. Let's break that down.
I know you're going to feel...
You see, there's one thing about me. Me, I'm a very real person, practical. Okay? Now, can you please tell me, what do you mean by envy? Go on. Try to establish it. Mm-hmm.
I'm saying just I'm limiting it.
Tell me something Yoruba do to others they don't do to themselves. Go on.
Okay. All right. So I'm limiting it to just the tribe that I grew with. So there might be a lot happening in other tribes. But what I've realized is there's a lot of things I've seen, even within my own circle. Yes, we do want to achieve. We're people that are of great, we want to achieve, but how you achieve that thing is different from everybody else. But everyone wants to be given the same accolade for achieving it. So you could kill someone and achieve it. I could actually make life better, save lives, and achieve it. But the same person that killed someone want to have that accolade are the same person that killed someone or that saved someone.
Where are you going? What are you trying to establish?
So what I'm trying to actually point at is what makes us so envious of each other. There's so many life stories that we've heard. We've heard people that want to travel were poisoned. We've heard people that were...
Do you hear God said, I am a jealous God?
No, let's leave God out of it, please.
Okay.
Let's
Now,
just
when
talk
you're talking
about
about
you.
envy, is there any tribe that doesn't have envy in themselves in this world?
But why? Papiano? Why?
It's a human problem. I mean,
Why?
but
Why? The
if
thing
you're
is,
facing
I
the rest
feel
of my attack,
the greatest, I'm sorry, I might be maybe a masculine man. The greatest wala that should be a man that has a woman in the house and someone is trying to get that woman, or that woman is trying to get another man, and we have to start finding DNA to find the kids. That is the greatest wala, me, I think. Because that even destroys a man. I feel there should be no DNA. Sorry, I'm not talking about in Wumi's case. But if you know that this essence of women giving birth is them that know when they get pregnant. Sperm stays in the womb. In the woman's body for about 15 days after intercourse. There's a lot that can happen. Education shows us that, look, you might be an impotent man, you might not even know, and your woman might be covering you. But I'm not saying in this case, please don't look at Mohbad's case. Let's just leave it to the side, because we know that the wife was promiscuous. There was a song made for her. Even the husband confirmed it and stuff like that. And she even claimed she was a virgin. So I don't know why a virgin would not do DNA, because it's automatic now. It's like you put a cassette inside the recorder. You should just go in. But if you reject it, it shows there's something else to play. But it just saddens my heart what we're accepting in this new Gen Zs. There's a lot that we're accepting, and we're raising Gen Zs. I have a teenager in my house. We're raising Gen Zs, and we see that there's a disconnection. Why would my son give his account to his girlfriend? Is it that he's not old enough to have an account? There's a lot of things that we have to start thinking about, and we're raising children, and they can change their minds towards you. You might think you have control right now. You have a boy that you are taking and you're fighting the father, but you have a son too, and you two, you are like, don't worry. Oh boy, someone like Wumi can make him put the girlfriend's account into his streams. Do you know how much money Wumi saw, or whatever they call her? Do you know how much money she saw? This was a clear thing. It was meant to happen. Mohbad was meant to die. Everybody knew about it. Why? Everybody knew about it. It was just him that did not know. And that person could be your son. How can you have 15 boys in your house, feeding them? Boys that were raised by other fathers. You're now their boss. One is your PA. One is your DJ. One is your photographer. One is, come on, bro. You're raising children too. And we're looking at this world the way it's going. That's why we're pained. Look, gbogbo wa la nísinmi, àdẹ̀lí nísinmi. Take it or leave it. Mohbad has chosen some people.
what do you mean? No, maybe it is you. Me, if I want to stop what I'm doing today, I'm gonna stop it. I'm not motivated by any spirit or Mohbad or anybody.
Oh, I'm sorry if I'm boring everybody.
Yeah, I just go off? And again, I can put it into action. If anybody thinks I'm doing it because the Mohbad spirit is disturbing me, I will just stop for 2 weeks or 1 week. I will not come, and I will see. For spirit, they pay my bills. I'm not stupid.
I'm
a very real person, exactly. Yeah. So I don't pretend.
Let me leave it. So I'm so sorry I went there. I didn't know it would, But
the spirit can fight. The spirit should fight for itself now.
Let me say bye for now, so I don't,
No. I mean, let's be frank. Human beings have to decide. Okay. Yeah, they have to make decision. Like those who are anti-justice, they decided because of their pocket. They know their interests. Human being moved by interest. All these things, spirit, is what pastor used to deceive people. Oh, God spoke to me. Oh, God said this. Something moved me. Nothing is moving you, bro. Your interest, you are gaining something there. When you stop gaining all of those things, when there is no interest, bro, everybody don't jackpot. You understand? Where's Berekete?
No. You know what pained me so much about how Berekete is so quiet is because I called in. I actually phoned in, and I commended him for, taking up the case and stuff like that. But I think men just talk. Men talk. A lot of people talk a lot. And as I said, and I'll always say, power is not given, it's taken. And it's taken by force, whichever way you take it. So if you choose that you want to be keeping quiet and everything, the world is going around you and is moving on. Some people, you know what, Papiano? Do you know even people abroad, a lot of people have had to relearn their trade just to make ends meet. A lot of people don't even have control over their children. It's so sad that even you think that when you send your kids abroad, then they can be out of the midst of people in the diaspora, that are suffering. But that child can come back as gay or lesbian. You can't even tell. That your generation can end right there and then.
You sent a guy to go and study. He came back becoming a woman.
It can, Papiano, it's real.
Yeah, sure.
It's real. People steal money to do these things. They actually steal government money to send it, and the child now come back, and the generation now ends. They now wonder where the cost is coming from. The guy turned gay. They come the fucker from behind. Instead of no fee, just continue.
With condom.
No, sometimes they know they like it raw now. Wait till you talk.
Yes.
They say plenty for Abuja. You say this thing is recorded now.
Really?
Yeah, now they say that they do it well.
Do you have any friend who do it?
Me, I don't associate myself with things that are going to limit my life. I want my generation to continue. And I'm not going to mix my blood with people that are going to diminish.
And it's a sin. It's a sin against the Almighty God. So
bro, I'm a strong man. My blood is so strong that even my offspring right now, oh boy, right now, I feel like I could be choosing the woman or the man my children will marry, like, because when I went to like Texas during COVID, bro. The shock of my life got me. My friend owns like a chain of restaurants in abroad, so he now went to open in Texas. So I now he said, let's just go and do a tour. Let's see what Texas is like. Bro, now the shock of my life I got. We went to the club that I went to buy. We went to Saturday. It was a normal club. On Sunday, guy, I could not go to the toilet because I was scared of my life. I'm a man who, when they say man of man, me, I know the shake. I say I did there. Bro, I know if you go toilet because I feel I was scared. Men can
act so that another man will not knock you.
Mr. Oga, they were like 99% men in the club. The club where I go yesterday, where now women, go. Oh, I was shocked to like my blood that these are people's children. These people are not up to 25. No, a joke. They might not even tell their parents. Because there's a lot who download.
DSS, is it? Okay, it's not in Nigeria.
Why I go call DSS now? I shock. I just park myself for corner. Why I go toilet? Make the no go come. You can imagine just zip down and someone just come from behind, just attack you. You go wonder say now my money on my wristwatch. I say now your nyash, they won't take. What are we talking about here?
No go scatter your face.
Oh boy. Now the point is, it got me so scared that these are black men. I used to think that when you talk about gay club, like now waiting my head day, say now they gay club. Oh boy, I'm talking about a population, a club of a capacity of 700. Women have a problem to solve. And they're looking for husband. Their husband are there in the gay club. Or in the prison, or na then send them there.
Like this lady that sent her husband to jail.
Did they do am well? Because a woman would always want to find a way to hurt a man in the best way she can, but still look for another man that will love her. That's the irony of life. Irony of life. You will want to kill that man but you want another man to love you after you don't even commit all that thing. So you think, say, our Black Widow right now, she's not searching. She is definitely searching. And for me, I think she can help Nigeria. She can be a hero. A lot has gone wrong in Nigeria. A lot have gone down. And she has a lot of secrets. She has a lot of video. She can be a victor in this case. I'm telling you, she can reveal a lot. She's been exposed to things that she was not meant to because she didn't have a father. She lived a life of street. She went to hell. She was a girl.
They said she's a blue angel, like a cultist.
They have to. She had to. For when you say fortify yourself, she had to.
And they say you have to kill to get promoted. You kill, you
You
get
know what?
promoted.
I feel bad for her because she was used. She was used. She's someone's daughter, even though I don't rate her mother, but she didn't have a father. She didn't have a sense of direction. You know, she went into the Malian's house. She was living there, you know, doing her thing, trying to be a rapper. She went to be a rapper.
And she's rapping now.
No, she's not rapping. She was a sandwich girl before, but now she's.
What she did to Mohbad, she was rapping now when this happened.
No, she was just only. She said it. She offered Joro. She was waiting for Prof.
She was arguing with Mohbad. That's a rapping. Like,
It's so sad that women are there. They have children. They have sons. Those sons have girlfriends. Those girlfriends can change their mind towards their mother that raised them. So this is a disconnection in the society. There's no more community. There's no more community. Even your mother will encourage you to go and do 419. So she self can buga our own people in the market village. Is that bad? And you know the sad thing is, there was a story I heard, I don't know if you heard about it, I don't know if I've said it before, about a doctor that removed someone's kidney. Someone that came for, what's it called? Ulcer. Ulcer. They came for ulcer operation and you remove the kidney. This is you're talking about someone that went to school, that has money to feed his family, collecting money as a doctor, and still treated the patient like that. The patient found out when she got home and she was feeling sick. Oh boy, the Nigerian is decaying right in front of us. So it's not about even how much you train your children.
Let me tell you something, right? Nigeria is not decaying anything. People are only learning the hard way.
You're sounding like very dark man now.
People will learn the hard way.
Why? Why do you have to learn the hard way? Why don't you support your neighbor to fight the good cause?
They don't listen.
No, but why? Why?
See,
why are we so bitter?
I gave you an example. Two politicians. One says ice cream. The other one a book. He carry come campaign. He talk. The man that says ice cream come. Wouldn't you guys like to refresh? Cool yourself down. Serve yourself. We will learn the hard way. We will learn the hard way. That man that take his kidney, go check. If you don't collect ground to 25 liters.
You know what? It's sad. It's really sad. Even though we're laughing about it. But you can imagine going for operation for kidney stone and the doctor removed one kidney.
You learn.
How do you? So are we saying that doctor is suffering? Because we blame government, but people are government. People become government. You could see, I don't know, you could see Wike when he talked about godfatherism. It's as if he forgot. I think the best thing that's happened to Nigeria is internet, you know.
You
It
see,
keeps
as long as you have all those traditional cultures there, people are still going to be using people. The one that are less little bit civilized, they're going to take advantage of those just who are not civilized.
But
So
why? It's slave trade. It's slave trade.
the best thing is what you see me talking about strategically. But again, they like learning the hard way. Like going now, they remove your kidney and they replace it with cow kidney. Or maybe
No. But why are people like that? You're talking about a doctor. Now you tell me what a farmer would do. Would you not put fertilizer in the chicken that will grow in 2 weeks?
have you ever bought rubber rice?
Hey, have you bought egg that is rubber? What do you do talk?
Have you bought capsule that
Eh,
they make from chalk?
I can't cut that one. They put pepper inside. I heard that word. So it's sad that even though we're fighting for justice, everybody's coming here now, talk. But if you find out what they're doing in that corner, bro, you go shock. If you go, it's so, and that's what gets me because I want to get involved in this thing. But I'm looking at it, is it a movement? She will move. But when you look at the nature,
In justice for Mohbad, you have to pick something you are good at and do it.
yes,
There's always something to offer. Okay, you must not be the lawyer, the front team. We have already lawyer. You're not a lawyer. Okay, if you want to be a lawyer, go meet Baba, tell him you want to carry the case. As long as you don't want to be a lawyer, you can only be an advisor.
you
So
know,
while you're advising, you are changing people's mind orientation.
now you mention Baba. I will use this medium to express myself so that maybe someone would reach out to Baba. I know that he's been so passionate about his family. You know, like a man that doesn't want his family to destroy, or for you to hear bad of how bad his family is that kind of man in that situation. And I think he has protected them enough. Because if your son that you believe that you raised can look up to you and tell you that you are not my father, it says a lot. It says a lot. That man is going to be, in fact, if they put that boy in that boy's, man in that boy's care, he's going to kill him. If the boy no get money, he go use that for money. He go use that papa for money. We've seen a child that said he was suffering too much at 24, that he went to use his mother for money. It was in the news. If you didn't see it, that doesn't mean it's not happening. So, in as much that, I like to encourage people. I don't want to always talk about Mohbad's case because Mohbad's case concerns all of us. I might sound stupid to you. I might sound repetitive to you. I might be saying things, but all I do is I'm caring for you, even though I'm not with you. I'm giving you things that please think about it. We've heard people that went to travel and were poisoned by their friend. We've heard where a friend took his boys to swim and they watched him drown. A young teenager. We've heard where you collect house help to make sure that your family is right and the house help sell your baby. We've heard where a gate man that you said, if you help me sell this house, I will give you something. The gate man tried to kill his boss. This thing is ingrained. There's a disconnect.
I won't drink Gary. They talk, they go bring Gary. You see Gary?
Don't start. That's how you left me the last time.
Yeah, I mean, everything don't cost. See,
But we'll talk.
Gary don't want to go. That they come out, bring this thing. They talk,
Well,
they go.
the thing is, I don't always want to talk about Mohbad's case because Mohbad showed us everything that was made in Nigeria. It shows your family could be your greatest enemy. It showed that your friends could be your greatest enemy. It showed that your workmates could be even your employees that you employed could be your worst enemies. And it left evidence for all of us to see. So, in as much that we're so much in this case, we cannot sleep. There's a reason for it. We're meant to connect. Find who you're going to mix your blood with. And I always challenge this to women because Sorry, women. I don't want to sound like maybe I'm attacking women, but for me, I believe women raise the next generation. Women put a lot of sacrifice just to make the generation continue, just to make this world to continue. Do you know what it takes a woman to carry a baby for 9 months? Do you know what the changes that happen in her body, the unexpected? And women, it's sad that Mohbad's wife was just used. That guy was a promising boy that was given a trade by his father. He was a carpenter. He was a carpenter. I believe he would have been the best carpenter in Lekki. You're not respecting men. You're making men look stupid. You can do it all. You can do the male and the female. But there's a reason why a male and a female have to, come together to continue the world. I used to think if they kill too much people in the slave trade, why are there still so many black people? And I realized that there's polygamy. That's why we could survive it. A lot of women succumb. They respected. They nurture. There was a time a woman will feed another person's baby that is not her baby with her own breast. What are we talking about? No woman can do that. It's all about me and my own child alone. And me at our mommy. Well, you're not going to marry your children. You don't decide their future. You can give them the best school. You can give them everything you want. So they're still going to meet someone like, I don't know, you don't even know what I'm raising. They can meet the person I'm raising. There was a doctor in the UK, His daughter had a white boyfriend. I guess he was so happy that at least he's not from all these Nigerian shenanigans. At least he's a white girlfriend. The girl had done her master's and everything. The white boyfriend, he gave her hepatitis B or B, but what's that disease? The girl committed suicide. You can imagine something you raised. One boyfriend slept with her. She found out. She had Hep B and she killed herself. After all your own struggle, what's the point of you being alive? Do you realize that the only reason why you're alive is to continue this life? Acquire everything you can acquire. In fact, buy everything you can buy. The only reason, if you don't have a continuation, then your generation stop. Your blood stop. It's a sad truth. But your generation stop there. And the fact is, now that we're even learned now, I don't even want to mix my own generation with people that are not going to be productive to the world that we're in. So it's now selective now. Where I take my children, not just people to meet anybody, just anyhow. I did a lot to raise those kids. I sacrificed a lot. And the sad thing right now is people abroad, you take your kids abroad and, things just happen out of your own control. They socialize. That's what happened. Social is something that is not within your own control. Another man's child can change your own child. In fact, let me tell you a little story. This girl lived, with the siblings in the house, but some way or form, the mother found out that she started changing the way she was dressing. And she was like, kí ló ń ṣe ọmọ yìí? Obìnrin lábẹ́ ẹ̀ náà, èwo ni gbogbo ètò tó ń ṣe? She now decided that, look, start to invite your friend to the house so I can see who you're rolling with. By the time she invited the friend too was dressing the same way she's dressing. Do you know what happened? The friend obviously identified her as the other side. And the daughter follows suit. Nothing you can do about it. Babe is Ìlú Òyìnbó. That's what they call Ìlú Òyìnbó. Nothing you can do about it. Nothing. Because the girl is of age, she can decide We used to spend like 30 years old in our parents' house. Your girl at age 18, she'll tell you, Madam, hold your space. So it's so sad that if you don't want to end up in homes in abroad, you need to work out where you're coming from because we've forgotten our heritage. Heritage is land. Land is where you can have a control and say who you are. I'll chip another thing. I had a cousin that was schooling in Ukraine. Do you know during that Ukraine war and everything, they didn't allow black people to enter the train to escape the war? In the moment of Wala, when everything, people's children were there schooling in Ukraine, they did not want them to, people were still having hatred towards black inside war. If you don't know where you're coming from, I guess you will never know where you're going through. May your children never see it. And this is my cousin. And we had to watch them drive all the way, crossing countries. This is a boy that was barely 21. Just to get out of that zone because they were not allowed on the train. And it might not happen to you, but it's just my experience I'm sharing with you. The world itself is so, right now, there's more evil than good. There's more evil. There's likelihood that people will do you evil than they will do you good. Take it like that. Because there's always a balance to the world because it's negative and positive. Every day you make decisions. You say yes or no. You could decide to cross a road. And you could decide that, look, I'm not crossing that road. It's up to you. You could decide to enter a car. You could decide to, it's up to you. Every second you make a decision that could affect your life, affect your family's life. And so is this at work. So it is as government job. So is this as contract that you get. You could be a governor that decides to pay for all his children, 5 children, $800,000. Because he feels that if I'm not a governor anymore, I want my children to go to the best school. Won't you want your own children to go to the best school? We all saw reason why I did it. And I fail to see Nigerians as lazy because everywhere in the world, Nigerians they are achieving a lot. They're achieving a lot. And it's so, sometimes when you hear where Nigerians are, you shock. But under our own atmosphere, it's like there's something that doesn't make it work. I don't know what it is. That atmosphere, there's something. There's a spirit. I don't know. Even if you're good, they will corrupt you. Even if you're trying to, they would corrupt. You can imagine you trying to be the best for your children. And you go to work and you have to start doing things that are not against your own will. But some of us will still take that job because you want the best for your own children. Your children. My own people. Oh, Papiano, nice one. I will stop right now. Thank you so much.
You eat bushmeat.
I've kept it going for a bit.
You eat bushmeat.
I hope I've not chased people away.
Do you eat bushmeat?
I love bushmeat.
Come join me then.
No, thank you so much.
You see, so why are you discriminating against people? Like, do you think this is the best way you can?
No, the thing I try to do is to open people's mind. You know, my journey in life.
You are belittling people. You are making them unimportant.
No, it's not that.
See what you said. Like you said, let me cut part of this bushmeat. It's very hot. Why laugh?
No, the thing is, I said something earlier. I said the Mohbad case is my life.
On the area of, you say your daughter cannot marry someone who's not productive, right? That you are doing away with those who are not productive. You don't want to end your lineage.
A human they have to have a goal. You know what? People get selfish because they don't even understand what it takes to make a human.
What if your daughter understand life better than you or different from the way you understand life? Are you saying your children shouldn't live their own life to the fullness? They should live how you want.
The thing is,
Are they using your kpekus?
no, Papiano. Do you know what I realized? The way I was raised, I was told to lie to visitors that my mom is not at home. You understand? You can imagine your mom in the sitting room and she tell you, go and tell the person at the door, I am not there. Or your father want to pay for your school fees. She say, add 5,000. I was raised in that generation. So the way I'm raising my children now is trying to express myself as much as I can. Carry them along. Knowledge used to be passed down before slave trade happened. That's what created the disconnect. People used to pass down knowledge. Now people will hear of moringa seed. People will hear of all these health benefits.
Are you the kind of father let's say, your daughter will bring someone with dread?
No, I did. I whipped my hair during COVID. You know what happened?
Your daughter will bring someone with dread home. I said, Baba, this is the love of my life.
Bro, I'm so liberal. During COVID, my hair grew back. I now wove it. So I had something like you had in your hair. I had attachment added to it. It gave me more masculinity. I actually encouraged that. You know what? The last time we saw a real depiction of people in dreads was in Egypt on the wall. Most people right now that you see that are going is a power coming back. Expression. People were not able to express themselves before. Now, if you look at our lineage, we're looking at the Egyptians, we're looking at the way they used to even do their hair, all that can now be connected. So we're in an era where some people have died, sacrificed, but we're here to make things continue. But people are so greedy because of their immediate need. They want to buy Rolls Royce. You understand? That's why you see someone like maybe Dino take wake up in the morning. I don't know why maybe you dream about it and walk in front of his cars and take a video and post it, and people will be liking the picture. But we want one good. Everybody want good one way or the other. But I don't know how you want to achieve that good, yeah. That's why I laugh.
Tẹnìkan bá bàjẹ́, tẹnìkan ò ní dá.
Tẹnìkan ò bá bàjẹ́, tẹnìkan ò ní dá. So me, I'm looking for who is ready to sacrifice themselves. Títí wọ́n bàjẹ́, make my own bad kó ba lè dá.
Títí Jésù bá bàjẹ́, táyé ò ní dá.
No, Jesus, if you're talking about Jesus, why are we still talking about the adage right now? So at the end of the day, sometimes people will get to a position, they'll be like, Ọlọ́run ló ní kí ọ̀bọ yẹn fail o. Bàbá di bẹ́ẹ̀. Yoruba confuse me sometimes. It confused me. We have so many adages.
That's the reality. They are being realistic.
They want now call it ìrírí ayé. Tẹnìkan ò bá bàjẹ́, tẹnìkan ò lè dá.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
But why?
Títí Jésù bá bàjẹ́, ẹnìkan gbọ́dọ̀ give up now fún ẹlòmíì now.
So are we now following that precedence? Pé Jésù ti ṣe kìíní ẹ̀, so agbọ́dọ̀ máa wá ẹni títí ẹ má bàjẹ́.
Tẹnìkan gbọ́dọ̀ bàjẹ́ ni.
Stop, guys, stop it, man. I don't know. Who are you going to nominate? I think you've got quite a lot of followers. I don't know. Maybe àwọn kan lè.
Ẹni tá máa bá tí mo jẹ́.
Kí tí wọ́n lè dá.
We'll start from you.
Why now? Now me talk about this. Why you go start from me? Now me, I dey confused about the whole adage thing. I dey ask, why does it have to be so? Let's face it.
It's reality. It's nature.
So I have to physically go and kill somebody. God said it. He said you don't have to kill. Oh my! You don't have to.
Not God now. God said. God. See what God said. In fact, see what God did. God.
He said start from Duke. see my enemies here. Yeah, I will run away
God
now.
created some animals to kill and feed on other animals. Why did God create such kind of animals?
But those,
That
no,
we chase other animals.
are you saying,
Them
are
and
you
take
saying we're meant to be feeding on ourselves?
when I'm telling you that in this life there is no best way to live. The
Is
only way
that
to
why?
live.
Is that why they said survival of the fittest?
Nǹkan tó wò bá lè ṣe,
Eh,
kí ló máa ṣe? More money.
see where you now went. You went back to our chairman. Gee,
Stop
that
bushmeat. Make your head correct.
jẹ́ kó rí ẹ pé. No, but Papiano, when you look at this case, you yourself, I know you have that conviction already, that the power that be is a lot struggling this case, is literally crippling this case.
No. I have recognized the power that be right from the beginning. That's why I see that we have more that it takes to be more intelligent. We can capture them. I don't see them intelligent enough. I don't see them strong enough. If our legal team will do the right thing, who's the government? Come on, ta.
But Papiano,
Their best brain will foul them. Will fuck them.
But these people don't fight with brains. That's the problem.
Brain pass brain. The reason why America today can stand China can stand America, wherever, is because of brain. Brain clash.
You think say America still stand China right now? Right now. Right now.
Don't dare America. Forget that with the people.
They will do their worst, but they will regret it.
Don't dare.
The power has shifted now. Power has shifted. Do you know what happened to China? America used to be the manufacturer of the world. I think people don't understand. In the days of Ford, instead of Mustang, America used to produce. But what happened is people got greedy. They had to take those patents to China to produce it cheaply so they can make profit. And those knowledge got to China. People wonder how China got to where it is. Oh boy, not be joke. The son where you give the blueprint, your son carry that blueprint, go give another man, so that. Oh my goodness! You know what? They don't let us even go. I will bore people, and they will just stun me.
Dollar exists. Imagine one country currency is an international currency. One country's currency, everybody is trading with it. That's the biggest economy in America.
Why? That means you don't even know what you're standing on.
That's the brain.
Sometimes, let me go to Bible now. Sometimes when I think that this Bible, we just they carry people up and down, they carry them travailler. How Bible no tell them say they are standing on, fruitful, milky soil? How can you not? Is it so? That means there was a knowledge gap. You can be standing on a gold. You can be standing on gold, and you don't know that you are standing on gold.
Crocodile meat before? Crocodile meat.
Sorry?
Have you ever eaten crocodile meat? Crocodile.
Well, Jebu now, they eat crocodile now. Waiting you eat crocodile for Jebu.
Okay.
Come on, man. No, but what I talk, we say we don't know waiting with the stand. And when you talk about Garden of Eden, that's why we went to go to the Bible. It was when you throw something on the floor and it grow. I mean, I've tried it abroad, though. Grow. I don't try from Nigeria. Where we say mango grow. I don't even plant the mango. I just throw for floor. So sometimes when we don't realize what we have, we tend to, we tend to look for what we don't need, that end up destroying us. And even not just destroys, it destroys our generation. And that's why they raise us with being a doctor, engineer, and what there are 3 trades. You have to be a doctor, engineer, and something. The way our old people were, that's the education is good, don't get me wrong. But we've been indoctrinated.
Lawyer.
Yes, we've been indoctrinated. Look at you raising a lawyer now, and that lawyer now is defending a murderer. Would you be proud of your child to say, yes, my child has achieved? When you know that murderer that your child defended can kill you yourself one day.
Human rights activists defending murderers.
Is you know, I look at the world and it's so funny to me that even though we attain for so much, but we all do make decisions every day. The world is positive and negative. There has to be good for evil to be, and there have to be evil for good to be. But you can do more good to overtake the evil that is on ground. You can do more good. And people don't see it. As we're saying now, some people are getting ready to go to church. Fine. And the thing is, human being, we feel each other. We actually feel each other's spirit because there's something called aura around us. You could feel if somebody has bad spirit. You could feel energy. Me like it. You go feel that energy because you're human.
Before Uncle.
But sometimes people get carried away. But what I always tell people is, you see that your grandfather, that your godfather, wallahi, is sucking another godfather's penis. Wallahi, your godfather should come to you and say, oh man, nothing will we do. We meet godfather can say, look, you're on your own. I can't now come and lose my life if it gets to that point. So, Papiano, thank you so much for tonight. You've given me so, I know, you know, I've bored people, I've messed up, but it's always good to try
But
and...
stop spreading false narrative about Yoruba. It's not helpful. You let Yoruba be just some people who act some certain ways, and they don't represent the whole group. So you have to be part of the change. Do not preach groups. Address issues. Well, to whoever it may concern, they will learn, if possible, or they learn the hard way by losing their kidney.
Okay. No, thank you so much. It's not that I'm really particular about Yoruba. Yoruba are good. They're really good people. But the point is, I don't know where that disconnect happened. You know, I said it. Something happens, you know, and it...
Something happen everywhere, not just in Yoruba.
Yeah, it does. But, Mr. Oga, have you seen the internet? Have you seen whereby people gather to... As in, it's not like they're not going to benefit from it too. As in, people will gather to attack people just for the sake of it. And you don't know that you are demoralizing that person, even with your words. And it's sad because, yes, we want good. We want the best. We're good people. We go to church. We do this. Because people have that criteria where they categorize what a good person is. You can see that Mama Mohbad went to church to pray for Mohbad a day before he died. Is she not a good person? She's a good person now. You get me? So even when I talk about Yoruba, you talk about it in total. That's a mother to a son. She went to pray for her son and the son died. What kind of prayer did she go and pray for? She said she had to go to church. Arati ni me Lord church láti joy. So what exactly did she go and pray for?
I'm saying something right. It's possible that Mohbad mother is fully involved in this. I'm telling you.
Oh, 100%. 100.
She's fully involved in her son's death.
100. What did she go and pray for? We deceive ourselves every day. Everybody, wow, they will just open their mouth. You look at them. Oh boy, deceiving from here.
But the plan with them, back share property. Who knows?
Mr. Oga. Mio, I'm not saying anybody. She didn't leave that house on Saturday.
She's not innocent. The fact that, right? Karimo said that. The fact that Karimo said that if Mohbad mother will open her mouth and say something, we mean she's part of it. Simple.
Yes. She did not leave that house on Saturday.
It's possible.
It's not. It's Mio.
It's possible. It's possible she never left.
She got a vision.
Not to leave. It's possible.
He got a vision. The roof was leaking. The shop that Mohbad got her. You can imagine. Your son died. You're talking about leaking roof.
I won't like an excuse. You know, they were lying to say that everybody was not around. This person was not there. That person was not there.
Oh, my roof was leaking. I went to the shop. I called him first time. She called me back. I called her back. She said, and I went to check my roof. If it was the shop back got me, 3 shops. One of them was leaking.
Why today, Saleh Koko?
Justice is a must. If we will take our life, let it take it. The point is, there's no reason if you're living and you can't even make a living in your own right. People change your own decisions. They screw.
Let me tell you something, right? You see, I know this is somehow, but one of the smart steps to take here is to sue Mohbad's mother.
Fantastic. That's the biggest.
If she's sued, the case is not around.
She said a lot. They can sue her so many ways.
The portion of the case, why she represents a portion, a big portion. For me, I would just say, let them allow Wunmi. Let her be doing her things. Just be what? Let her be doing her things. All those around her, pack them.
They don't need Wunmi.
You will get to Wunmi later. She's been the cocky one. She's the one that is acting like, oh. You know, all this nowadays gangs, I'm telling you, all these Curtis, all these young Curtis. That thing that you think you are doing, don't think that we are your brothers, that we don't know about those things. We know very, very well how it functions. Let's maybe you have a brother who is not aware. All my younger brothers always know something. I always tell them, I say, bro, they jolly, they go, they chop, they go. Okay?
Let me
ask you. When it matters most, you will not see levels there. You understand? That's what it be.
What? Imagine you have a girlfriend now, or a woman friend. What is it that you can do that woman friend would do, and you would have to protect that woman friend? What is it that woman friend has in your hand or in her hand that makes you not to even focus on true justice? What is it that they can use to hold a man?
You know, when Wunmi said, Mohbad, I'm going to destroy your life like Lil Frosh's career. You know, there are so many things women can use to blackmail you. And especially when you are a star.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the father, baby's father now. I'm talking about what is it that can be.
Don't forget that Wunmi lived with Bella's mother.
Let me change it. What is it Wunmi's protector that Wunmi has in her hand that is stopping them from allowing justice to happen? What is it? What hold?
It's not about Wunmi. That's what I'm saying. It is not about Wunmi. There are some things, there are some secrets that Mohbad have.
About who?
Wunmi, just wait now. About maybe the industry. Okay, about the industry gods. All right? That Mohbad have, and also about maybe politicians, drugs and all of this. Mohbad might have this. Okay, let's assume that Mohbad have some secret in his hand, and these informations are too big. All right? And these are things that are meant to be.
Now. How did he have those information?
He deal with them. He was with them. You don't know, for example, you didn't hear at the time they said Wunmi was peddling drugs. Somebody was giving it to her. She was delivering to somebody. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like you're not deep into this whole thing.
No, I understand what you're saying, but I'm wondering, like, what
and when they may be working for politicians, all these young kids, young musicians. Politicians have done. They have retired. They need boys, okay, who have fame, popularity, who they can throw them, continue the business. It's a quick money. All those lazy people like to go where quick money is. They don't have time to work hard.
Police is corrupt. They don't want to think our police is corrupt. What is Wunmi holding on our police as well?
That's what I'm saying, that there must be a politician somewhere who have power over the institution more than the police. Politicians have power. Politician can hinder arrest. I mean,
control a government entity.
It's not supposed to be so, but man, no man, nepotism is everywhere. That's why I say that it doesn't matter with president. Let's say Peter Obi was the president of Nigeria, okay? And now somebody who really worked hard to make him get there, who really worked hard to make Peter Obi get there. Then the person now involved in one particular crime, and okay, and he doesn't want to go down, and he call his friend. It will take more than a heart for Peter Obi to close high to give him out. It doesn't work like that. Considering that second term is
This is
like first term is
allegiance.
4 years, second term is under 4 years. You see, we have this thing in our blood. We should stop acting like we are angels. We Nigerians, please.
But won't it be, just a question, won't it be good for the Lagos state government, since it's his second term and he's going out? Wouldn't you go out in a gracious way?
They may have other political career, like they may have promised him senator or promised him to be president. What are you saying?
Oh,
They promise themselves. I mean, you work for it. The more you commit evil, the more you do, the more your rank increase. You know, since when President Bola Ahmed Tinubu would have become president, you know how many work he has worked? Even when the whole Hetman, Buhari regime, Hetman was, people that are saying that, like Bukky Jesse, there's one thing I don't like about her, right? And I hope people, they hold her ear and bend her ear. The way she always criticized Yoruba, that's because Yoruba is in power. When Buhari was in power in this country, we know how many people Hetman killed. Buhari never make an inch.
it's people are
I don't
government.
understand.
I don't look at tribe. People are government anyway.
No, it's not me. I'm talking about Bukky Jesse. And people don't correct her in this nonsense that she's saying. To nobody, I will not allow anybody to use us from Yoruba to begin to put Yoruba into shade. It doesn't work like that. Something happened in Yoruba land, we know. We should learn from it. So it doesn't happen elsewhere again. Not to begin to use opportunity to begin to oppress and begin to intimidate. I mean, if that is the case, then just forget about the case.
There's a disconnection. There's a
Anything for
disconnection.
lesson to be learned. When something
There's a
happens,
disconnection.
it's for lesson to be learned. If lesson would not be learned, this would not happen.
No, why are people saying that if it was not, there would have been justice by now? Why?
They don't understand. That's what I said. Bukky has always said it. Lenchi has said it before. African television has said it, and that's why people attack them. And it's not good when something happens. We look at the things that are hindering it. The system is questionable. The
So
government is questionable because if they do the right thing, it's not about tribe. They do the right thing, we'll not find ourselves in this mess. And when when the previous president was a Buhari in his regime, are there not so many cases that he turned blind eye to? Or when Peter Obi was in Anambra, there were there not so many cases that he turned blind eye to? These guys are businessmen. We don't understand. Our people are business orientated. Business first. As I'm talking to you, Mohbad case is ongoing. How many pastors, how many politicians joined just from Mohbad?
No, the shocking
They don't want to risk,
thing
they don't want to risk their career.
you know
If
when
they are
this
busy,
thing happened? I don't know if you were aware of it. It went to the Senate. They spoke about it in the Senate.
that is Baba. It's not a Peter Obi. It's this guy. What is his name? Ikorodu Senator Benson Babajide. That when it comes to Mohbad asset, that they should freeze Mohbad asset.
They said in
And
the Senate, though. They spoke in the Senate about Mohbad.
yes, now it was Johnson Babajide from Ikorodu that took the case there to the Senate.
Bless you.
So
Okay.
me, I like to study a case. Then I like practical. Only to practical, you will see where the mistake is coming from, and then you solve it. Like in this particular case right now, there are two mistakes. Okay, one, the biggest mistake is coming from the government, who refused to get the right thing done. Right from the night Baba Mohbad went to that station, they should have detained all of them. If they go to that house, they will see the fresh blood, and Mohbad will not be buried. Will not be into all of this chaos. Nobody will even know something happened to Mohbad because they would have taken care of it. Not have get to this extent. But now that it gets to this extent, what has been our approach? We have seen crime. Are we ready to expose crime? Take
We're
it
not.
across the globe. Make the
We're
whole
not.
world understand that this is bad and then stand our ground. We are romancing the kids. We are romancing the kids. Everybody's from a big shoe.
A protest had to be. I don't know how the protest would be, but it has to be like a candlelight. It has to be guided by security within the people, in the protest.
That's why I say what I say.
Not
I
to
see
be
failure. I
messed
see
up.
failure in the Aloba family. That is, when I say Aloba family, I mean Baba Mohbad and people around him. Forget about Mama Mohbad. Baba Mohbad and people around him. They don't have what it takes to help the man. The man may not be able to help himself, but those around him don't know what it takes. In fact, see, they should have advised this man to either go to CNN, because Mohbad case got to America.
Every man
And
knows.
we have
Every
not
man
had a
thinks he
family
knows.
representing that case.
Every man thinks he knows best.
Exactly. They should have advised and sought out those ways. All the better thing that has come to this case has always been coming from TikTok, social media volunteers.
Every man thinks he knows
Okay,
best
so
until
this
he
is
hear
why
otherwise.
they are keeping the man in there just for their own pocket. That's what I say, and that's why I called them out, and they get mad at me. They say people don't go to Papariano. They have told you to. I've told you before. Boycott Papariano. Don't go there. We don't know what he want. He don't want justice. He want accountability. Imagine, same Nigerians that we are talking about, president is not giving accountability. Now they are having issue with accountability. Suddenly, accountability has become a crime. Suddenly, because some people pocket want to big. But the money you are talking, the money you don't want to account for, is someone else's money, putting that money there.
You know the joke is
If you have all the money you don't want to account, bring your own money and spend it, don't account.
the joke is all of
It's never bad. It's never bad.
Brado, the joke is all of us.
Don't
It's
mind them.
on all of us.
Lazy people who don't want to.
Monkey swallow money, snake carry money go. Did we ask for accountability? Did we ask for accountability? Snake carry money, monkey carry money. We still dey here.
No, that was a rumor. That thing was a rumor. Don't stand on that thing.
No, but the money was not accounted for till now.
No. That thing was a rumor. There was no such thing.
But the news carried it.
Trust Nigerians now. There's some things people you see.
No, the thing is, people want credence, and we have to let people know that
There are situations people don't like it. There are situations
justice for Mohbad.
There are
No single person.
There are situations people don't like Nigeria. They want to break out. So they will do everything to blackmail Nigeria. So you may come across whatever their post, whatever. That's why I try my best to confirm every information that I find out there. Because I don't think you must not kill somebody before you get better. There's something my boss always tell me, my master at the time, he will tell me that he will call me my name, okay? He will say, I should come. Because before I graduated in the work which I did, my professional job, I don't talk about much myself, but I like this word that he said. The man said, because sometimes we do feel like, we don't get money, that we are working, the same work that he's doing, we are doing it. And we are the face. Sometimes he's not going to come, to the company for a very long time, and we are going to be doing everything. So, and our graduation period, because here in Yoruba land, we will learn work and we graduate, okay? And then we also have our own apprentice. So now, because I was saying, this much, we are working as young men, supposed to have some money at hand, not that you work. Even when you confirm that this price, okay, you guys have constructed everything is fine, all right? And now, if you go and do this job, by the side, okay, if you take the job in the side, black market, without him knowing, you take all the money, you know what it was, or you do all of those things, even little appreciation he will not give to you. In fact, they won't speak to you that, whatever you have done there, I'm the one who make you to know it.
Of course.
One day he has to call me and say, Papa, he called my name. Okay, he said that, let me tell you something, that I'll be giving you work. Okay, you guys will be frowning face, you'll be acting like this because you're not getting any money from it. He said, let me tell you, however that you do my own work here, that is how you are going to do your own work when you graduate, when you're no longer here. Okay, and at that time, I was telling myself, no. Like, come on now. You think if somebody give me money, I will not have more energy. I will have more energy. I will be faster because, this is money, cash. But I never knew that there's what they call skills.
Sure.
Because skills is one thing, to have the skills. Skills acquisition is a different thing entirely. And then pursuing money is a different thing entirely.
Oh, of course.
Money does not make you know everything. It's
No.
self-sacrifice.
No, knowledge is power.
You adapt. Okay. So then later, when I graduated, okay, many people are telling that I'm a boss and master, they don't accept. They just go back there. So now, people that are working with me and in my own work, I was thinking I was going to have that energy. Believe me, my best was in this place. I could never achieve the things that I've been able to do. Let's say work that I can do, okay, in 3 days, in 1 week, full construction, everything, what I can complete, okay? Because when I started to be on my own, I started having money. I was more relaxed.
Yeah.
Now I have to send people to go and do what I can do. I couldn't do it again. I don't have the energy to do it. I just have to relax, do that one, get this done, get that done. Okay. But when I was with him, I was doing it, working it. I didn't know that him was using me to acquire the skill. I was there to acquire skill. I didn't want to him to make money. Okay.
Yeah.
So the same thing with the secessionists in the country. However you make Nigeria, that is how you are going to make your new country. If Yoruba don't behave well in Nigeria, if Igbos don't behave well in Nigeria, I swear to Almighty God, okay, whatever they are doing is what constitutes to what makes Nigeria to be what Nigeria is. And when they stay independent, they may be planning to come back, because then they will now realize, but don't learn the hard way when it's too late. You can be a good Yoruba and be a good Nigerian. You can be a good Igbo, a good Edo, a good Hausa and be a good Nigerian if you respect yourself. Simple. But these guys, okay, we are structured in one particular way. All of us have dominance in us. Oh, Yoruba first. Oh, Igbo first. Oh, Hausa. These are the things that is ongoing in everybody's head. It's in everybody's head.
Let me ask you a question.
Those kind of ideas are so extreme. It's extreme behavior, and you get nowhere with it. You end up fighting yourself, cause chaos, destroy yourself. There's nothing good from it.
They say you don't know who you
vanity.
are. They say you don't know who you are until you've achieved some certain status. Imagine you wake up as Dangote tomorrow. You can make and break. You can destroy a man's life and the story will be covered. You have the reach.
You hear Naira Marley saying you should be appreciated that I'm not a serial killer because he got me.
And they made him an ambassador.
No. That ambassador thing, right? They might have made him, but after when Nigeria came
Who
after,
made him?
they denied.
Hey, Papiano, I want to know people that sat down to discuss that decision.
Ambassador stuff.
That we need an ambassador. No, it's so decay. Like people's fathers cannot be reckoned with. People's fathers cannot stand up and say yes. Even their children cannot vouch for their parents. Is that bad? It's a time of how much do you have? And you can never have enough if you know
What do you want?
It's a life of money. You can never have.
You won't knock woman. They ask how much you get.
You know the story that shocked me. You know this guy that died recently in the helicopter thing.
Kobe Bryant.
No, the Nigerian guy, the Access Bank guy. He had a house that he had not even lived a year in it. In Nigeria there, as in state. And you look at all these things, these are things that we all do. Look at the governor that died, the governor of Oyo. Is it that guy that was Ladoja or something that was building mansion? He didn't complete that mansion till he died. Those places are going to be destroyed. Those are monies that can be used to help other people.
Vanity upon vanity.
Now they want to build high road.
Are you aware our senators, they have changed our national anthem?
You know the God that is going to cost them.
It happened this month, like on the 2nd of this month, we have approved it. So
God
now we no longer sing Arise, O Compatriot. Now we go back to the British anthem, the one they gave us.
So we're now going back to the ruler, the people that
God, Nigeria, sorry, all
you see
Nigeria.
the disconnect. Who are the people that sat down to talk about that in their midst of trouble when people are suffering to feed themselves?
And the anthem is not even sweet. Well, I mean, imagine Arise, O Compatriot.
That's
Nigeria. What is
not your own problem? Their own problem is the anthem is wrong and they need to change it. You can see the disconnect. I said something earlier. I said we all have auras. We feel each other's pain, but we decide to be evil.
The person called up by Legushi is a human being, right? He has blood in himself.
No, I feel that he's not the same person that created me that created everybody else.
So no, the
People
thing
are
is, I
created.
will not blame any of them because
It's not.
see this is the thing, right? If that's what they're teaching that we are giving right now, more Nigerians need to be part of this teaching that we are giving. And that's why if I have an institution, I will want to make it more bigger, whereby I will teach only the law and morals. People lack this
Exactly.
in the society.
There was a
And
time.
this is the only way you can make them realize themselves. People don't realize themselves. They are just living. They're just
But do you think
eating,
people can
living.
change
And this
like
is not
that?
supposed to be.
Do you think people can change? Looking at their aspirations, people want to have money today and die tomorrow, Papariano. So that
I need to
they can
get
buga that night and die in the morning. People want to do that. And they don't mind killing you to get that pay, to get that thing.
Have you seen? There were these guys I watch on a documentary. Because me, I like to like even that I'm here right now. It is either I'm watching football, I'm watching sport, or doing something. Uh-huh. So there was this guy that we watch on the car, or sorry, on the water. So they were like where anchor is placed in the ship, right? Around there was like a base. They went to work in that ship to upload some things, container, wherever. Then when that ship was about to depart, they don't even know where the ship is going. Two of them, they hung there. They spent days in the Atlantic Ocean.
Mm.
Okay. And when they even made it alive. They vomited, did everything. Do you know how many waves, how many things they would have encountered there? Night, afternoon, day. No food, nothing. With their small bread or whatever, that would have even got wet. They're searching for a better life. This same person searching for better life right now, let them make it. They'll be oppressing another person.
Of course.
Okay?
Immediately.
These persons, they don't even know where ship is going. The ship went to Brazil. Brazil that day to the heaven suffering. From Brazil, they deported them back to Nigeria.
You know, you know what? I went to a party. We were dancing to this song, Buga. You know that song, Buga?
Buga.
Everybody just lifted
I
their
was
shoulder.
Buga.
All of a sudden, when the song came up, everybody just lifted their shoulder. And Buga, I'm not looking around. Who? Abi, is it me that trying to Buga? But I know
that's what stirs competition.
people don't understand that even though it's a song, it psychologically stirs your beliefs that there's somebody you have to Buga. You have to let them know, oh boy, you are nobody in this grand scale of things. You are actually minus 0.000 in the. Do you know how many people have died in this world? Do you know how many people have died? You should thank God you're alive. Oh. Do you know it takes 1 million sperm to be released to get that? Let's just not even go to biology right now.
No, you can go there. I mean, why not? You can talk about biology.
I was just going into, okay, let me just go into this sperm. Do you know how many sperm is produced by a man? You know, it took me a long time to think, where does life start? Does it start when a woman conceives? Or does man carry life? Why do men die young? Is it because part of their lives are going out? Do they talk about sperm retention as something that makes your chakras, go up? Intelligence, third eye. There's so many things we could talk about. So, but I don't want to confuse people because they might not have gone up to that knowledge. So let me just stick to where we're right now. It takes over million.
No, you can convince us. I mean, don't worry.
I don't want it to be like I'm, trying to force, people have their own chance to go and learn if they want to. Knowledge is power, and it will direct you. It will direct everyone. You just have to know. I never knew the things I knew. Please remind me. I want to go back to the construction you talked about when I finished. What I'm talking about. So, but when you talk about this act of releasing sperm, those sperm, they are alive. They swim to a goal. What happens to that man when that sperm is released? What created that life force that's released? And I think there's a lot we have to start thinking about that we don't know. Women are made to nurture. They're the greatest of all. They nurture you. But if you find a bad woman like Wumi, nurturing is going to be hard. I even pity the son that she's carrying right now. It's going to be hard for that son. And they need to help that boy quickly. Quick. They might not take it serious, but the boy is seeing things. He's seeing a lot of things. Do you know what women to do if they want to have their way? They might even want to have sex. They will have that boy sleeping right next to them while the other man that doesn't have respect sleep with them right there. There's a lot of disconnection. A lot. But let me leave that, as I was saying about the sperm and everything, because it takes a lot for baby to be made. So you're lucky to be alive. You swam to the goal. You swam to the goal. That's why you're here, for you to be able to listen to us. It takes a lot to survive.
You swam to where?
To the ovaries. The sperm swam to the ovaries.
Yeah, but you need only one sperm. You don't need
No. So you can say out of millions of sperm that were released, just one made it. It takes a lot for you to be alive.
And where are the remaining one?
Don't be a useless person.
At least a normal person releases normal sperm. Between 15 million to 200 million sperm.
They use it to do Ikoshu, like Dawa said that it was a blood from menstrual pain that was staining the bed.
Was that guy, the other guy that come here, that one guy like that used to come here before. What is that his name? Say?
Yeah. So knowledge, biology is it's so great that you don't understand how you're here. People don't know the greatest thing in life is life. Life is the greatest thing. Because you never created what is here, and you're here to see everything that was created. How plants grow, how rain fall, how they live in China, how they live in India. So many things to see, but we deprive ourselves and bury wealth because we're lazy. I'll say the main problem with Nigerian politicians is they're all lazy. I would not take that back.
Listen, it's not about lazy, right? I'll keep telling you. When you look at the belief, the things that we worship, okay, voodoo, religion, all of those things, we don't establish a philosophy, a geological concept that works for all. Okay, we focus on ideas that makes one better than the other. For example, like Buga, who want to Buga?
How?
Okay, so anybody, it brings in their head. If you look at the things we believe in that is in our head, when we have money, we'll go do those things. It's not so we'll try to have money at all costs to get those things done because those things are on our head.
What shocks me sometimes, I don't know why women look up and down at other women when they see them, like sizing up. It's like there's no battle, there's no fight. You just see this person, and then you just size them, like literally size them up from head to toe.
Have you ever been sized up from head to toe?
The point is, I told you earlier that I'm not a Christian, I'm not a Muslim, I'm spiritual, I'm too big.
And that is the problem. That spirituality that you are, that is our problem.
I'm biggest problem. I'm spiritual. I'm not a Christian, I'm not a Muslim, because everyone
because spiritualists deceive themselves a lot.
No, the reason is when I say I'm spiritual, there's a lot of things I cannot explain right now in my life.
Because it's not real. It's not effective.
No. Let's face it. There's a lot. Even breathing a lot. I don't even know.
Those things that you can't explain. It's not real. What makes you think those things make anybody better?
Is breathing not real? I don't know why I'm breathing.
It's what not real.
Why are you breathing? Why is your nose contrasting?
It's a biological process. Come on, that's a biological process.
So when you talk about biological process, I'm into artificial intelligence. If you know my background, bro, I'm into artificial intelligence. That's my master's. That's my background.
I also belong.
We're talking about biology. artificial intelligence, where it's going right now is you program something to work where you're not there. It actually does the job. But we have been from internal, right from
We use
being.
robot. We use robot.
No. We humans have been, and we've been doing the job. We've been breathing. We've been
Have
breathing.
robot ever fry egg for you to eat before? Robot
But
fry egg.
you will still get there, because at the end of the day, we all want fast food. We go fast chop up. In fact, the robot go to feed us because we won't want to use our hands. We won't want to use our hands.
The driver of our boss will soon be robot.
And we will say we are living the life. But the point is,
Oh, Shodi, wale pẹ̀lú ṣe jẹ́. Oh, Shodi, wale pẹ̀lú ṣe
you know the
jẹ́.
funniest joke? You know the funniest joke? Obama, when Obama was president, he said the world cannot feed themselves. In fact, they cannot lead themselves. As we did right now, Miss Oga, farmer self, he wants his yam to grow in 2 weeks. It's not whether you die or not die. But see, when you get chicken poultry, you want to raise that chicken within 2 weeks. I don't care about you. I just want to make money to feed my own family. What are we talking about here? Everybody did pepper. Person where they sell pepper. You go see. Oh my goodness. People are so
First, you see, let me tell you something, right? Tí tẹnìkan ò bá bàjẹ́, tẹnìkan ò ní dá. You know, let's say me and you right now. We are side by side each other. You're a business person, I'm a business person. We sell the same product. And whatever day that you don't come to open your shop, your business, all your customers, everyone is coming to me. Do you think that I will want you to be coming? That's a goodness. Because I'm making more profit.
You know what? We look for technology is good. You know what? Technology is good. But my fear is it's not a lot of people that can catch on. It's going to be
You
limited.
don't have to. Everybody will not catch up.
So
Because
that
of
means you'll be doomed.
their weak mind.
That means
Their
you'll be
weak-
doomed for destruction.
No, now people are gonna be used. That's what it means. Others are gonna be those. That's what they say, right? Igboran sanju eboruru lo. Okay, that is the thing, right? All of us went through the same test with formal education, all right? And now we're taught almost the same thing. Don't do this, don't do that. If you do like this, you're gonna stay this way. Okay, so some people they insist they go do things that are not right, and then you expect them. I mean, at the end of the day, to become whatever they have chosen to be.
Yeah, but what makes
Okay,
people
that's
do
the true reality.
what is not right? What make people do it? Because I will say that people got decisions.
A lady that the woman, the mother told not to visit men, not to take gift from men. But the lady is going to secondary school and is taking gift from men, is visiting men, and then before she graduated, she became pregnant. And then she stopped school, she didn't even graduate.
No,
But
she get mission.
so is it you cannot fight for everybody, you cannot vouch for everybody.
It's really sad because life is beautiful. Life is for people that are alive, literally. Is when you look at the circle of, and I'm seeing titles here with, it's circle of life.
I used to have one friend then, in the school, in the campus. This guy is very greedy, he doesn't have anything, but he always have gift for women.
He will still have that.
He saves money for them, for ladies.
Imagine that kind of person now.
And when you see him working, you will see him working with keys. He has so many keys in his hand. Like he's got car, he's got house. And young ladies who are deceived don't know. They see keys and he comes with chain. All of his money. He may go to bank, Abia, withdraw all his money and be working with it.
No, but that's the celebrity life that people like now. You know what I say is, if I put a pastor in front of my name now, you will call me pastor now. And people will accept it because they will hear you call me a pastor. They won't know if you verified or not.
Me too, if I change right now, I carry, let me say, I bring test bin. Okay?
Alpha Papriano.
People get deceived. That's the thing. People like being
Why
deceived.
people are so gullible? There's no
And what
mind
we-
of their own. You know what? When I used to raise jazz, I was like, Omo, did we hear stories of Oba disappearing during war? Oh, Ogbe Ofe, Egbe, he don't go. But how they gonna capture all of you?
Our colonize wa lè ṣe kankan.
How did it happen?
Tí ẹ lè. Bàbá yìí ò tí ẹ lè.
How
Gbogbo
did it happen?
tí ẹ halẹ̀ níwájú ọmọge. Tí ẹ lè. You
You
see?
know? So all those stories, are they lies?